EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Harvey. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Typically, we think it's the stronger safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now it's Nix. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have the first down, but it winds up paying for it pretty good. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Nix to throw again. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, that's one way, and a good way, to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, Broncos.
They'll go play action with Nix. Inside the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims from 6 yards away. And the Broncos are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, LA! Kyron Williams, 64 yards. And the Rams respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
The Rams will line up.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's out of bounds on the return on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. On play action, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Denver.
To throw is Nix. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing Nix. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Bo Nix taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos add 6 to their lead. Looks good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Stafford. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Stafford. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, 60 yards. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2, tie it up, go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here. And then down there, you're making that decision.
You don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Stafford. To the right side, that's Whittington. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half? Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, LA. Puka Nacua. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams get a bit closer. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
And that will hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
29, Rams 18.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Finding Sutton on the out route who makes the catch. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Denver.
To throw, here's Nix. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it brings up
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Nick's going to keep this himself. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8.
He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Here's Nix. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Have a good rest of your night, all right, my boy?